If you guys have a Shopify store and you're doing six figures and you are wondering why your business continues to grow, but your bank account is stuck, flatlined, this video is for you. I'm breaking down everything you need to know about why your profit isn't increasing. Let's get into it. Hey guys, my name is Chris Marrano, founder of Blue Water Marketing, an agency that scales direct-to-consumer Shopify stores with a very specific aspect, and that is the financial understanding of how to scale stores and remain profitable at scale. I'm going to go over all of that with you today, so if you're interested in why your bank account still doesn't have enough digits in it, this video is for you. First step is truly to understand your margins in relation to LTV and paid media. Now, this isn't going to be one of those videos like a number of other people who are just like scale, 3x, scale. No, we need to have a better understanding of what is going on between the connection of your finances, revenue, profit, and your ad spend. They are all connected. And I'm going to show you how we look at these things, how you can take the same exact document that I'm about to show you, download it, and implement it yourself. So let's get into it. All right. So the first step, if you guys have watched my videos, if you're a subscriber, I appreciate each and every one of you. You've probably seen this before. I'm going to break it down with a little bit better of an understanding of profit and revenue at scale in relation to paid media. And if you're already lost and you would like to book a call with yours truly, see if my team might be able to help implement exactly this, plus our Facebook and Google systems into your store, click the link below. You're going to talk to me specifically. So let's go. In here, these are pretty standard metrics. I mean, you have your AOV, blended COGS, percentage, which is your gross profit margin, basically, total cost to produce and fulfill a single order. Then we have our cost per acquisition to break even. That means based on the $40 cost plus your CPA, we have a total of your average order value. So if from a paid media side, your cost per acquisition is not $91.62 and it's $102, you're literally losing money on each and every sale that you're generating from Google or Meta. In some scenarios, that's okay, because to get things more complicated, that's where lifetime value comes in. So you are potentially willing to lose a couple dollars on the first sale, knowing you're going to make that up. So if you're a subscription-based business, a lot of times you lose money on the first sale because you make it all back. But if you're a direct-to-consumer and you have a average purchase cycle of twice a year, you don't want to be losing money on that first sale. So I was on a discovery call this week where, fortunately, the business owner has owned her business for 6 years and never been profitable, never had the opportunity to take money out of her business. And that's where this becomes extremely important. So we have the 1.45 AO. Now I'm going to show you our spreadsheet for the month August. So we spent a total of $58,379 in the month of August 2024. As I'm recording it, it is September 6th. So month ended last week. We had a 4.11 on Google, a 5.48 on Facebook or Meta. So we had an average ROAS of 4.8. Total spend $58,379, revenue, an MER of 8.14, an AMER, which is an acquisition marketing efficiency ratio, which is the efficiency ratio when it comes to new customers for your ad spend. So MER is the whole macro bucket of your store. AMER is only new customers. So how much money and how efficient is our media buying in relation to acquiring new customers? A lot of times, Google agencies, no offense to them, run branded search only. The ROAS is fantastic because it's people who have already understood and learned about the brand. But when you look at their AMER, it's terrible because the people who are searching for them are more than likely, most of the time, already customers. So you're using Google Ads to continue to pay for acquiring the same customers over and over again. That is the key metric on how everybody's making these numbers look so good. So you have to understand the AMER in relation to your new customers. From there, as you guys can see, we have our acquisition cost. And then we also have our returning orders and our returning customer rate. We want to know what is the mix that we are driving new customer acquisitions. And you can see these numbers are absolutely phenomenal. And you're like, okay, so why did he only do 474? And that's because there's inventory and there's other logistics issues that we have no control over as media buyers. But we are about to start scaling, which is why I wanted to show you guys this. This I got from Nick Shackelford's founder course years ago, and this is really important when you start to discuss scale. Scale is where you increase your spend substantially. For us, we have 3-day rule. Every 3 days, we are increasing. We are looking for KPIs, cost per acquisitions, CACs, new customer revenue, all of these things to gauge our efficiency of our ad spend as we scale. It will be extremely challenging to scale at a 5.48x ROAS. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. So the way we look at things in this document is we don't even have a 5.48 because it's just so insane. But each one of these is a breakdown of $5,000 increase. So I'm going to hide all of these because we know that we have to be in this scenario at a $91 or 1.45x. So I don't really care what happens if we don't hit these columns, because if we don't hit these columns, we don't retain the client. So we can hide these. And so then we look at the 1.5, we're actually at a 0 there. So we'll hide this one. And once we start going into scale. So last month we spent a total of $35,000. So we're going to start on this row here. And we'll just highlight this one green because this is where we started. We were well over this. So, at a 3.5, we're at 51,000. So let's just say in scale, we start bumping up rather drastically. And within the next week to 10 days, we are spending $50K a month. I would say we are more than likely going to drop from a 5.68 to maybe a 4.5 or a 4. But this, with all of the net, is a $73,000 ROF. Now, what I want to show you is as we then start to scale, the efficiency or the ROAS metric will start to decrease more. So then if we are at 60K, we're at 88, we're actually going to go down to 83. Now that's a $10,000 difference there. The point I'm trying to make is as you start to increase your spend, your efficiency will drop. But I am way more willing to spend $180,000 to make $224,000 in profit than I am to be at a 3.5x spending back up here, $50,000 to only make $73,000. And that's where the intricacies are. That's where you need to understand when you are looking to scale, your efficiency will decrease, your cost per acquisition will maybe increase, but what's happening is the volume being pumped into your store will drastically change the financial aspect of your life by increasing spend based on still maintaining certain KPIs. Of course, it's not just turn the dial up. It needs to be done methodically, but that's what I wanted to show you. I hope this helps from a visual standpoint to understand budget is not a bad thing. So many people look at it as like, I don't want to spend more than 10,000. Well, 10,000 based on our experience, when we don't continue to increase in meta specifically, generally there is a plateau, there's a spike, a plateau, and then results start to drop back down. So as a performance agency, we are always looking to increase based on the KPIs set forth. And I would much rather spend $180,000 in ad spend, knowing I'm going to make $220K in profit back based on these numbers, than stay at $50K and keep having my bank account grow by $60K, $70K every single month or year, depending on what scale looks like to your business. If you guys found this video useful, hit subscribe. If you're so confused by all of this, because we didn't even get into lifetime value, click the link below, book a call with me, see if we might be able to help. I'll walk you through a number of things. We'll actually do this for your store in person. See if you guys might be the right fit to help us grow your brand. See you guys in the next video.